An old deserted house lays a long way away, in urgent need of repair. If somebody were to approach the house, they would smell an old stale odor. They'd hear squeaks from under the floorboards. In this house lives a witch who's making some delicious stews and dishes in her cauldron. She says to herself, it will be Halloween in some time. I better cook some good stuff for my friends and me. Besides, I can't miss the party. On the other hand, the street kids are discussing their plans for trick-or-treating. We shall not go to that witch's house because she turns the kids into mice. Did you hear that? Mice, actual real mice. And they have to live like that forever. We can go to everyone's house but stay miles away from there. A second kid replies, no, there are a lot of houses near that haunted house. We can't just miss so many sweets. The little boy is correct. Besides, Granny K lives near the witch's house. They can't celebrate Halloween without meeting everyone's favorite woman. The children thought about it for some time and then decide to move past the witch's house, in a way that they cross the house and aren't caught too. They decide that they would be hidden in their costumes while passing by the house so the witch won't know. They start walking and soon enough reach the gloomy witch's house. They can't help but stare at the old building that stands in front of them. It's something straight out of a horror movie, one kid expresses. Meanwhile, the witch is still inside, all ready for her Halloween party with her friends. She starts searching for her broom and is frustrated because it is nowhere. She looks at the clock, getting late for her party now. She screams, who stole my broom? Is someone messing with me right now? I need my broom back, I can't miss this party. She frantically looks through her house and sees the kids outside. They were all laughing at her. She opens the door and walks outside. You little rats. I know that one of you stole my broom. Give my broom back this instant or else. Half of the kids are scared to death, others are mad at her for being such a terrible person. Let's go. Let's get out of here before the witch turns us into mice. One says. There's no need to be scared, Will. We can't just be cowards and run away. We need to teach her a lesson. For all the children she has turned into mice. You're right, Billy, says one kid and walks up to her lawn, still maintaining a distance from her. The bad things you do always come back to you. This witch used to turn kids into mice, and now see, she's lost her broom. Karma, ha ha. He laughs at her face. The other kids pull him back. Why would you do that? Do you not know who she is? She's the wicked witch, for God's sake. The witch takes one step forward. Run, screams a kid, and they all run away from the house of the witch. Phew, that was close, they say as they approach the small yet beautiful house of their favorite old woman, Granny K. Oh, let's get the sweets from Granny, she will be so happy seeing us, says a kid, lightening the mood. They knock on the door, and out comes Granny. Oh, my children, she says as she's surprised by the children trying to hug her. It's been a while since you all visited me. Oh, look at you. You all look so scary. I love your costumes. Now quick, quick. Come inside, I've baked spiderweb pumpkin cheesecake, you'll love it. The kids eagerly go inside and are served the delicious cake. Yum. This cake is so tasty, one of the kids says. Granny K. Granny K. Why don't you tell us some horror stories while we eat, since it's Halloween, a kid suggests. Why not, my dear, what kind of story would you like to listen to? Granny says. One kid says, tell us about the Wicked Witch. I've heard she turns kids into mice. She's so bad we hate her. She's so scary, another exclaims. What are you talking about, my kids? Granny asks shockingly. That one witch that lives near your house, you don't know about her? The kids say. Sophia, who told you she's a bad witch? And she makes kids mice? That's just nonsense. Witches aren't always bad, my kids. There are both types of people, good and bad, the same as with other creatures too. And she's a good witch, doesn't harm anyone. Yesterday, she helped me decorate the whole house for today. She sends me soup for days I am sick. She helps me cross streets. You are joking, says one kid. No, Joey, I'm serious, says Granny, laughing. And I'll let you in on a secret, Granny whispers, catching the kids' attention. She's kept the town safe from an evil wizard for 5 years. The kids all gasped together with their eyes widened. They were shocked after listening to this. Oh, Granny K, are you serious? How could it be? We never knew. You know what? That witch was worried today because she lost her broom. We even laughed about it and said mean things like she deserves it. We were so rude. My dear, keep one thing in mind, always, don't assume things on your own unless you see them yourself. You should not judge a book by its cover. And I'll say you all should help that witch find her broom. I would join you too, but I'm too old, Granny says. The kids thought that they were rude to the witch, so now they should go and help her. They leave Granny's house and are on their way to the witches. Some of them are still scared and knock on the door with a lot of fear in their hearts. The witch replies, the door's open, come inside, whomever it is. They exchange a few glances between each other and then enter the house to see the witch, who is crying on her sofa. She looks at the kids and is confused. We wanted to say sorry for what we said and did. We didn't know you were so nice, says one of the kids. Followed by a bunch of other kids saying sorry. The witch smiles at this. Upon which the kids all rush in to give her a big hug. Thank you, kids. You've made my terrible day better, she says. The kids tell her that they came here to help her. The witch looks at them and says, that's kind of you all. But how would you help me, you're kids yourself? At least we can try, the kids say. The witch agrees. Okay, let's start with your house. We all should look at different places. They all start looking through the house. One kid searching upstairs starts screaming, all others run to him. Oh. I'm sorry, this is just a bat, the witch says. Why do you have a lot of bats in your house? The kids ask. Because I can use them to help me travel during the night, they've good vision, that's why. They all look around the whole house for some time and do not find it. What do we do now? A kid asks. I don't know where I left it, the witch stresses. One of the kids looking finds a letter in the mailbox, which was from a wizard. He rushes in and gives it to the witch. The letter reads, I didn't want you to attend the party, so I took your broom. It had a smiley face as if to mock the witch. The witch was sad after this. She can't travel without her broom. But we can. We have got bicycles, says one of the kids. You are a genius, replies another. We will bring your broom back. We promise. A kid says to the witch, and they all get on their bicycles. The kids decide to arrive at the party and bring her broom back. They reach the destination that the witch told them. The three of them dress up as small witch kids and start to find the wizard who had the witch's broom. The others were watching them from the window. They use their walkie-talkies to communicate. I can see him, says one of the kids on the window. Joey, look right next to the potion table. He whispers into the walkie-talkie. The kids inside started looking for a table with potions on them. And sure enough, the wizard is standing right next to it. I see him too, Joey whispers back into the device. Now they have to think carefully. They can't openly ask him for the broom, so they made a plan that one kid will act as if he fainted. The second one will ask for help, and then the third one will find the witch's broom. They act upon their plan, and when the kids act and the second one comes in crying for help, all the witches, including the wizard, go to them to see what happened. The third one takes the opportunity and starts finding the broom. He searches in the baggage of that wizard, and he finally finds it and places it near the door where nobody notices. He signals the other two. Then the two of them act like they are fine now, and all three of them take the broom outside to the other kids. They all celebrate as they see the wizard scratch his head thinking where the broom went. The kids rush out before the wizard finds out. They take it back to its actual owner, that is, the witch. The witch is all emotional now, hugs them, thanks them, and leaves for the party now that she's ready to teach that wizard a good lesson. The kids are no longer afraid of this witch or the house. In fact, they've become good friends with her now. They have also learned a valuable lesson along the way. That you should never judge a person or believe a rumor unless you've seen it firsthand.